So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Iniesta. Roberto Baggio in with the challenge. Cannavaro. Now it's Drogba. Spread it left. And they can counter here. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That has been slung wide. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Rijkaard. Oh no, what has happened here? Now who's going to be first to this? It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Ed Nielsen. And it's hoisted clear. Good ball, good take. Delivers with whip. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the gears here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's made its way to him.
Valencia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Stood up well to him there. Vitz. Well, that has not gone well. Now that looks a decent ball. Space for him to turn and look. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Messi. Messi. And here's Baggio. Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party over. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
He'll fancy himself from here. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Real chance! Oh, good finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hazard. Nice control. Serginho. Lovely feet. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's picked his way through. Lovely bit of skill. It's Basho! Kvaratskhelia! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Kvaratskhelia just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vitz. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gullit. Edmilson.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Now it's Hazard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Messi finding himself in space. Goes for a shot! Big moment! Massive goal! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And that is all they have time for. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So there was the first half.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Valencia are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 17, Chiellini. Número 4, Drogba.
So, into the second half.
Villa. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 15.
Been shipped out wide. Looking to play him in. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He is through here. Poor robust challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pressing high and with purpose. Valencia come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mbappe. Busquets does well to get it back. Kvaratskhelia venturing down the left. Kvaratskhelia. That's very neat. And it's Pedri. Busquets. That is good strength. Kvaratskhelia picks it up out wide. Kvaratskhelia receives it in a wide position. And it's Edmilson. Valencia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pedri, who can single-handedly make a difference. Busquets, and it's Hazard. Spread it left. Kvaratskhelia gets into a good position. Edmilson. Wirtz. That is good progress on the left. It's Van Basten! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Busquets. Vitinha. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Messi! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Cannavaro is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Pedri knocks it into space, and this is Kane. He's got away, and the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that really should have been that.
Kane has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
He's had it taken off him.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. Hasebe. Corner given. Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Serginho goes short. He is just caressing the ball. That's good play. He's found a way past. Serginho's cross. And he's there to get it away. And here's Owen.
Portugal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Edmilson. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. He's a sharp little ball here. Portugal could have here their final chance. All hands on deck for this one. Serginho with the short one. And that is as far as it goes. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Garcia, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Messi. And here's Hullet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Shot could be Bellingham! And he has kept it out somehow.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's rising! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Turan. That's the throw. Cannavaro. That is ended up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball. Kvaratskhelia. He's shifting through the... And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. And he's really put himself on the line here. And now they can spring out of defence. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
A header! And he's done it! And there is your opener. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Valencia have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Vitinha, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's clever. It's Ibrahimovic! Valencia very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Busquets. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's fabulous. That's very neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And he's forced to go back. Aim forwards. It's a good run down the right. Roberto Baggio. Hullet, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Pull it. Great ball, and he's in here. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a decent clearance. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Vitinha has got himself a free kick. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Manchester United are down to 10 men. Vitinha conjures time and space where few can. Opts for safety.
Valencia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
He's free, he has got space. Foul right on the edge of the box, it could go either way here. Valencia have themselves a chance from the spot. Khan must save this. It's hit the upright. Oh, good-looking ball. Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. And that has left him in a heap. Pirlo making good progress. Half-time getting close now. Rolls it backwards. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Ibrahimovic! Boy, he struck that clean. Cannavaro. Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet.
2 minutos de descuento.
Busquets. It's Gullit. Can he get on the end of this? And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Valencia coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Valencia are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 24 será reemplazado por el dorsal 77, Hazard.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Valencia can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Played down the flank. Stood up well to him there. Referee's given a throw. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's there to get it away. Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Neatly clipped into space. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Now there's a great block, if ever there was one.
Vitinha scooting forward. Hazard going forward. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Hazard is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because...
Tries one from range! Oh, crossbar! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, that would have gone down as a bit of a waste. You're in a great position and you end up massively frustrated.
Pedri. Well, that is one way to stop him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's found a way through. Oh, good effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Vitinha, distributed tidily. That's a throw. Valencia perhaps contemplating their next change here. And he was quick to react. Hazard running with intent. Nice looking ball. Hazard is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Kvaratskhelia has it in a wide position. Real chance! And that was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Busquets. Just about up to 75 minutes. Busquets. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Valencia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, important interception. And it's been hooked away. And it's Snyder. Takes the shot! So close to drawing level.
Snyder absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Manchester United have opted to make another change here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Kvaratskhelia, very much a man of this moment. He's in plenty of space here. Hazard, Pedri. And he is dashing away.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Valencia, moments now away from seeing this one out. And this is Hazard. Now it's Messi. Cannavaro. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Pedri is wide and looking to get onto this.
This is the time you need that pace.
Stojkovic.
Such good technique.
And here's Kaka. Now the cross. Oh, great leap! And no mistake. They have stolen level at the last. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Valencia certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Roberto Baggio. Baggio will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's Cannavaro. Vitinha. Great pressure, plenty of it. Dembele.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vitinha. Roberto Baggio. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Vitinha. Oh, super ball. Bullet touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
That's Busquets. He is just caressing the ball. Pacho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Quarter of an hour played. Played in. Brilliantly cut out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Played back. And here's Hullet. And Hullet! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Hullet is offering a right smile there.
Valencia with the corner, there first. Iniesta with the short one. Elects to... A header! He's delivered all right! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Valencia have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Valencia already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. That's good running with the ball. In with the challenge. Dembele. Well, they could break here. Cantona makes a dash for it.
Cantona clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. He'll try from distance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Roberto Baggio really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Good ball, good take. Terrific effort! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. That's the throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Pull it. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Gnabry. Can he get it through? Tries to pass it through. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Goes for the shot! And it's come back out to him. And it's a goal! And we have liftoff! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Valencia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Rijkaard. Cannavaro carries the ball down the right. Vitinha. Now it's Hullet. Hullet proves just a little bit too strong. Iniesta in with the challenge. João Neves. Mane going face-to-face with his great rival. Rijkaard. Valencia are behind here despite their domination of possession. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's found a way through. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard.
Valencia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And this is Mane. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's good running with the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball. He's shifting through the gears here. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Idrissa Gueye. That is lovely. Backward it goes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking to play him in. João Neves. He's having a hit! Boy, he struck that clean. Iniesta. Vitinha. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mane. And Gueye. And it's Mane. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rijkaard ventures forward. Baggio picks it up out wide. He is through here. Hullet. Caicedo powering forward here, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vitinha.
Valencia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
It's Baggio! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Roberto Baggio certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Hasebe. Iniesta. Roberto Baggio. Tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
40 minutes gone, half-time closing in. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. And he cuts out the supply. Vitinha. Gnabry. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Roberto Baggio.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Deep into stoppage time. Oh, good ball! Yamal! This possibly the last play of the half. Kimmich goes short, and he's gone backward here. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Valencia currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Se ha encontrado un niño de pelo castaño de unos 5 años que viste camiseta azul y gorra roja y dice haberse perdido. Se ruega a su padre que...
So let's get the ball rolling.
Valencia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Valencia, oh, they could be caught out here. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, important interception. Busquets is always looking to break lines. Vitinha. Azar. Busquets. Kvaratskhelia finding himself in space. Shoots! Shevchenko. Now it's Mane. Cannavaro does well not to be outdone there. Hazard. He's got away. And this is Hullet. Somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mane. And it's Gay. Ambitious ball here. And this is Mane. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Valencia still trailing by 1 and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Oh, he's been caught on it here. The ball has bounced loose now. Mane. Shot could be on. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Alexander-Arnold. Shevchenko. Roberto Baggio quietly revving up. Can he get on the end of this? Well, played right into his path. Decent chance! Oh, brilliant from Kvaratskhelia! A finish right from the top draw. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Valencia still have the cards to affect this game. Kimmich. Busquets cuts out the pass. And it's Hullet. He's found a way through. He's a sharp little ball here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Mane. Oh, that's well spotted. Roberto Baggio. And it's Cannavaro. More and more pressure on the ball here. Mane with a definite foul there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Busquets. Cannavaro. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Hullet. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. It's game! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
This is their second corner of the game.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 20. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Forced to go back, and the shot! Another one of football's and how moments. Aims beyond the defence. It's come to nothing.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Yamal. Vitinha going forward. Hazard.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's managed to get free. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? So, to pass or to shoot? That is his question. Oh, this is... And a chance! And no mistake! And the comeback is complete! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Valencia leading now.
It's so often the case with goal.
Hazard! And he's stuck it away. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Now it's Pele. Hazard. Hazard! That had everyone off their seats.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
And he's being shifted off it. Yamal. He has found the way through. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Tacho does well to get it back. Ah, he's given it away. Caicedo. And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Kvaratskhelia taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
What a game, what a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage, it was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose in your game, and you go for it.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.